Okay, so this video is about Virginia Satir's 5 personal freedoms. Now, in internal family systems theory, these 5 personal freedoms tend to get crushed within the family system because the matriarch or patriarch of the system cannot afford to have independent critical thinkers within their system. So they slowly get crushed one by one. And the recovery of your heart has to include these 5 personal freedoms because they are inalienable rights given to you by your creator. So the first one is the freedom to see and hear what is here instead of what should be, was, or will be here. As in, like in some family systems, a father can say, "Oh, don't look at that. Like your mom's not really doing what you think you're seeing and or hearing. So just ignore that. Choose ignorance. Be ignorant. Ignore." And so one family member, let's say in this scenario, we all know mom's sick, but it's my dad who has taught me denial, taught me how to survive by being ignorant, by not seeing it. And so it slowly crushes our freedoms. That's just one example. Number two, the freedom to say what you feel and think instead of what you should or shouldn't say. Number three, the freedom to feel what you feel instead of what you should or shouldn't feel. Notice all these shoulds and shouldn'ts. And number two, I need to edit that. Number four, the freedom to ask for what you want instead of always waiting for permission. So that unmet childhood need and developmental injury part of you is going to always wonder, should I be doing this? Because you're so busy following the social rules and order of the family system that you're not independently thinking of for yourself. You're already in your head figuring your way through life instead of feeling your way through life the way that you were made. So once we get that in order, we reject the lie that we are this giant brain of ours, and we say yes to and lay claim to the way that we're made with the fullness of the heart as emotional and spiritual creatures. So now we use our head and our mouth to articulate the truth of our hearts instead of living in our heads and living in the offices of our heads where I can just be safe. Number five is the freedom to take risks on your own behalf instead of always choosing to only be secure and not rock the boat. So a child does not have the ability to think outside of themselves with a different vantage point. They just will adapt to their environment because the two greatest needs of a child is to belong and matter. But that voice that we were all born with, because children have the desperation of hope and the courage to express it, eventually we lose the courage to express it. And so we've always had the freedom to take risks on our own behalf, but it cost us too much. So we quit doing it. So those are Virginia Satir's 5 personal freedoms, and I hope this video has blessed you.